I've been doing this a long time, and people would ask me occasionally, who haven't you gotten to talk to yet? And I bumped into you once or twice, but really sit down and talk to, and I would say over the years, I got to talk to Dick Van Dyke, because I think of few people who inspired me more. When I was a kid, I would watch you, the whole way you would move, that sort of thin, gangly way that you would move.
You're thin and gangly.
Yes, yeah, that physicality, and I really think there was so much of you that I stole.
Wonderful.
Frankly, over the years, and butchered, but just an absolute thrill to have you here.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm a fan, you know.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I like the way you move. You move pretty good.
Dick, this is getting creepy.
I can't believe I'm up this late.
I can't believe we taped this at 11. Just play along. Play along. You know, it's funny. I was talking about your physicality and your dancing. You know, I mean, I grew up on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and I remember very clearly. And I remembered Mary Poppins, when my parents took me to see Mary Poppins, and your dancing in that movie completely blew me away.
Oh,
so funny and so original. And then I find out you're not a trained dancer.
No, I'm not. I never even thought about dancing until I was in my 30s, till I had to.
So literally, you knew nothing about dancing, and then you get cast in this role where pretty much you have to be an iconic dancer. You have to be a fantastic dancer, and you just did it.
I had Goward Champion, who was the director and the choreographer by Birdie.
Yeah.
And he said, we'll teach you. And he did. And it was a discovery like flying. I said, where has this been all my life? I just loved it.
I was curious, too, in that movie, you do a British accent in that movie, and I realized that I borrowed whenever anybody comes on the show who's from the United Kingdom, and it could be anybody. It could be Dame Judi Dench. It could be Hugh Laurie. I say, hello, governor, how are you? And they get so mad at me, and I said, I learned that from Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, my God. If somebody from the UK sees me, they're on me like a pack of wolves. I mean, it was the worst Cockney accent ever done. But the guy who taught me was an Irishman. You know? Yeah. Pat O'Malley. So now I made up a story. I said, it wasn't Cockney. It's from a little obscure county in the north of England. A few Cockneys moved up there, you know, in the 1800s. And you probably would never hear it again.
So you were completely lying to people. So really, the British get angry when they see you. Do you ever give it to them right in there? That's what I've done so many times, right in their face. I go like, oh, I'm so sorry. Sweep me a chimney for you, I will. You were such a superb physical comedian. I mean, the fall over the ottoman, the beginning of the Dick Van Dyke Show, is probably one of the top 5 classic images from television. You falling over that. Did you know that you could do that? Take pratfalls like that?
Oh, yeah. I practiced pratfalls from the time I was a kid. I was a big fan of the silent scream, Buster Keaton and Laurel and Hardy. So I learned to fall early.
And so
sometimes
you take
I don't
those
do it
falls.
on purpose anymore.
Yeah. Did you get injured over the years?
I never hurt myself once. Isn't that funny? I can still do it, only it hurts now.
Yeah. We won't make you do it.
Thank you.
No, I will. Come on, Dick, do it. So you take these falls. I know that you over the years, you've seen other comedians that would take falls, and you were concerned for them because you thought they weren't doing it correctly. Chevy
Chase, as a matter of fact, on Saturday night, I mean, Chevy would just throw himself down. He wouldn't tuck, he wouldn't roll. He wouldn't hit the ground. And he's in bad shape today. Yeah. He has some back trouble.
Yeah. He hurt himself badly because he didn't. So you actually called Saturday Night Live when you first saw Chevy Chase, and you said you shouldn't fall like that.
Yeah. But I learned from guys like Buster Keaton. You tuck and you roll and you save yourself.